The Sherman DIGITIG Pulse AC/DC 200GD device allows you to weld MMA welding with a coated electrode with adjustable arc force, hot start, VRD functions. TIG HF ignition of the welding arc with high frequency using the built-in ionizer. DC and AC welding, 2T and 4T mode selection. Pulse welding with full regulation. Adjustment of the AC balance function. Memory of 10 programs for each welding method. Possibility of cooperation with a foot grip. Sherman DIGITIG Pulse AC/DC 200GD is used for both home and professional work. The welder is made in IGBT technology and equipped with digital control. It is used for manual TIG welding of steel and non-ferrous metals with DC and AC current, for example, aluminum. In the welder, it is possible to save welding parameters to the memory of the device. We have the ability to save 10 sets for each welding method. The welding machine has a modern design, compact and durable housing. The set of the Sherman DIGITIG Pulse AC/DC 200GD device includes a current source, a TIG welding holder, panic consumables, an MMA holder, a mass cable, a cable connecting the gas cylinder with the device and instructions. Connecting the welding guns to the device is as follows. For the TIG method, the work handle is plugged into the left socket with negative polarity, and then the gas plug and the control plug, the ground cable is plugged into the socket with positive polarity. For the MMA method, it may look different and depends on the type of electrode we will be welding. At this point, the device is ready to start. The control panel is very large and legible. The buttons are placed at a great distance from each other, and the knob is very large, thanks to which it is very easy and trouble-free to operate the panel with welding gloves. This is no problem. The welder is designed for professional TIG welding, but it also has the option of MMA welding. The choice of the method is made with the help of this button. When choosing the MMA method, the current adjustment range is from 20 to 180 amperes. Other parameters that can be adjusted are available after pressing the knob on the panel. Pressing the knob takes you to the next option, which is ARC force, so we can influence the dynamics of the welding arc, useful for forced welding positions. Pressing it again takes you to the hot start option, that is increasing the current when the welding arc is ignited. Very useful when welding with lower current. In this method, we can enable or disable the VRD function. To do this, we must use combinations, that is set the current to 180 amperes and press and hold the 2T/4T operating mode selection button for 3 seconds. The LED will illuminate, which means that the function is enabled. Disabling the VRD function is done in the same way. We set the current to 180 amperes and press and hold the 2T/4T operating mode selection button for 3 seconds. The LED will turn off, which means that the function is disabled. The welder has been equipped with autosave, that is after selecting your welding parameters. After a short while, these parameters will be transferred to the cache. In practice, this means that after switching on the device again, the parameters that were last used will be available. By choosing the TIG welding method, we can adjust a number of parameters for this method. At the bottom of the control panel, there are buttons for quick access to the basic operating modes. We can choose welding in 2T or 4T, weld pulsed or non-pulsed, weld with direct or alternating current. Other parameters that can be adjusted are available after pressing the knob on the panel. We can adjust the gas flow time before the start of the welding process, the initial current, the current rise time, the main current, the current fall time, the final current, and the gas flow time after the welding process is completed. When welding in pulse, we can additionally adjust the duration of the upper current in relation to the lower current, the frequency with which the upper current is to change in relation to the lower current, and set the lower current value expressed as a percentage in relation to the upper current value. When welding with alternating current, we can adjust the frequency with which the alternating current is to change. That is the successive phases between the passing of positive and negative current, and adjust the AC balance functions, that is, affect the duration of the phases. The device is equipped with the ability to save welding parameters to the memory of the device for both the MMA and TIG methods. We have the option of saving 10 memory channels. To save the welding parameters to memory after setting them, press and hold the Save Load button for 3 seconds. Save lights up and the display flashes. At this point, we select the channel under which we want our welding parameters to be saved. Select channel 1 and confirm your choice. Then we change the parameters and save the new parameters under the new channel. To select and load the parameters, press the button briefly once. The load diode lights up and select the channel from which you want the parameters to be loaded. Let's choose number 1, we confirm. In this way, you can set your favorite parameters for different materials and methods and have them stored in the memory of the Sherman device. The device can work with a foot grip. After installing the plug to the device, it is necessary to press and hold the knob for 3 seconds. The REM LED will illuminate, and at this point we will be able to regulate and initiate the arc using the foot control. After disconnecting it, we need to disable the REM option again. Press and hold the knob. The LED goes out, and at this point we can use a standard welding torch. Sherman devices and other additional accessories such as welding helmet, gas accessories, and spare parts can be found in our store, Weldes.shop.